Hello again, Dominic Chauffeur, and welcome to another video. And this one's going to be something. This video is going to be about technology, but it's going to be a review of something I've actually wanted to talk about for several weeks now. And obviously, I did mention it at the end of the previous video. And I'll be doing my thoughts. Well, I'm going to be doing a review of my experience of the VideoNow. Which is a very, very old device, as you can see. Now, for those that don't know what the VideoNow is, this was actually made by Hasbro, but it was distributed by Tiger Electronics, and it was basically a video player made for children back in 2003. And the design of it looks, obviously it looks very 2000s, you know, the way it is and stuff. Like, you know, you got the sides and stuff. You have like the volume and the like you got the volume on there. You've got like the contrast on there. The bottom of it, you've got a headphone jack, a power, you know, if you want to use a plug or something, and this button which just lifts up like that. You know what I mean? Now, so the thing with this is that obviously you could use a power adapter, or you could use batteries, as it took 3 AA's there. So this was, as I said, this was a product made for children back in 2003, and it was definitely a very interesting device when I used to use it, because I was obviously a child back then, and it was a device I loved to play on so much and watch a lot of stuff on it. And there were so many different programs that were made specifically for this. There was a lot of stuff from Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network that had a lot of their programs made for this. The discs that were made, because it took discs, they might look like a CD player the way it is, but this actually took a format called PVD, which stood for Personal Video Disc, and I think it might have been basically a proprietary format that was made. I don't think anything ever used it. And so these are the discs that are made for it. I'll get them all out because I have them here. That's what the discs look like. They've got like artwork and stuff on them. And I'll actually quickly go over the discs that I had on this. So I had Samurai Jack on here. There, because that recently came back, that which is interesting. Fairly Odd Parents, I used to be a huge fan of that when I was younger. Codename Kids Next Door, again, loved that. Ed, Edd n Eddy, I used to watch a lot of that. I actually have a few DVDs and stuff I used to watch. I was a big Cartoon Network fan when I was younger. Another Fairly Odd Parents there. Same there as well, Fairly Odd Parents. And another one which had Dexter and the Powerpuff Girls on it. Actually, that's another show that's come back on as well, Powerpuff Girls. Now, these discs could actually hold up to 30 minutes on a disc, because a lot of episodes, certain ones were very, very short, as you know. This like at least like 5-10 minutes. Like, for example, with Dexter's Laboratory, used to have like 2 stories in one episode, even sometimes 3. So these only hold several episodes. Like, for example, with Samurai Jack, that was actually a full like half-an-hour program. So which this one actually holds only one episode on it, whereas a lot of these held up to like 2. So they did, which is interesting and stuff. I think a nice device for the time, especially for someone who was young. You know, especially for parents who want to buy their children something, you know, if they were going away like, on holiday, or if they're in the car for so long, instead of like, you know, wanting to play your Game Boy Advance or your whatever at the time, you know, buying this and you can, you know, watch a lot of stuff and lots of things. I'll show you how the discs are going. So obviously you've got that on you know, the laser and stuff. So I'll just use this one. It just goes in like that. So we did, I'll keep that in for the meantime. And that is, you know, the device overall. I think it was a very, very nifty device. I think it only lasted for a few years. Because around that time, you know, there were obviously a lot more technology was coming out. But I think this was a great product for a child. Now, I've not used it for over like 10, you know, years. Or also like 10, 13 years. Because again, I grew up with a lot of things like technology, you know. iPods, you know, Blu-ray players, MP3s, all that stuff. But my experience with the VideoNow was I got this when I was around 8 years old. I got one around that time, 8, almost 9 years old, and I got one for my birthday when I was 9. And I was just so excited when I got the VideoNow because I was able to watch my favourite programs on this device. You know, I know the screen on it is very small. Compared to like a modern day smartphone, but for the time this was definitely a well worth device. It really, really was. And when I used to go to place and stuff with family and stuff, I used to bring this to me if I wanted to watch something. I always used to bring this, and even bring my Game Boy Advance if I wanted to, you know, play for a bit, you know, play a bit of games and stuff. And that was the thing about it. So I knocked a few hours of this from this device, and I loved it. I again when I was younger, around like 10, 11, I used to still, you know, use this a lot and stuff. Even though I was very, you know, interested in Pokemon, I used to still, you know, watch a lot of this stuff. And then when I was around 13, 14, I didn't really use this that much. That's just the way it goes and stuff with a lot of things. I also have like, you know, a case for the VideoNow and stuff. Like, it's not been cleaned in like years and stuff. Yeah, a lot of dust and stuff. The one thing I like about this case, obviously, you can put your you know, your discs and stuff at the back of the case and stuff. So if you have a few discs and stuff, you can bring it with you and watch a good amount of stuff, which is, you know, kind of nice actually. Last time I ever used it, I was around like 12, 13. Actually, I was 13 the last time I ever used this device. And I was watching a bit of Samurai Jack on it, because again, I used to love that program. And that was like kind of like last time I ever used it and stuff. But yeah, it's an interesting device that Hasbro and, you know, alongside Tiger Electronics made. Because it's one of those devices that obviously a lot of young children have never seen before and stuff. Because like, I think probably if you showed this to someone now, they'd be like thinking, "What is this?" You know what I mean? That's the thing about it. They probably might be interested about it. They probably might not. But yeah, that's just the way you know, things went really. You know what I mean? So that's my review of the VideoNow. I just want to say, you know, thank you very much for watching. I know it might be a little bit different and stuff, but I wanted to do a bit of a thoughts, well, scrap the whole thoughts thing, a bit of a review of this, because I found it a few weeks ago. I was doing some daily cleaning in my room, well, it gets dusty and stuff, and I was just cleaning around and, you know, moving stuff, and I thought, oh, my VideoNow. And I thought, you know what, I want to do a review of this, and, you know, that's the thing about it. Like, I don't know how popular these are now. I really, really don't know how expensive these are now, because I've not looked on eBay or had any sort of interest like that. But it's quite an interesting device, for what was made though on it, you know what I mean? An interesting device. But yeah, I just want to, you know, share my views about this. And I'd love to hear, you know, if you ever grew up with this, or if you were a parent of someone who owned this or whatever. I'd love to hear what your thoughts about this. Again, I know this is a very, very old device, you know, 2003. But if you were a child of the VideoNow, you know, back then and you owned it, I'd love to hear what your thoughts about it. If you were a parent back then and you had a child that had one, I'd love to hear what your thoughts about it are. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this video very well. But before I finish, I was going to say, I'm sorry about the previous video with the alarm going off, because it's worse when that happens. A few of my videos I've, you know, gone back to watch, I've had the alarm go off, so I just want to say I'm sorry about that. But if it does happen, obviously, you know and stuff. and that's the thing about it. Yeah, so that's kind of it, really. My next video will be uploaded on Tuesday, and I've not thought about what topic I'm going to be doing, or whatever. But probably on Monday I'll be writing in this video in the comments about what my next video will be about. So then you'll have a bit of a day to know that, oh, this is the topic that Dominic's going to be talking about on Tuesday. So I just want to let you know on that. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope your weekend is going very, very well anyway. So I just want to say thank you very much, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. So see you later. Bye.